Well, hello everybody. Doctors Calvin and Judy Ellison back again, coming back at you. We're going to continue to talk about keeping the passion burning, keeping it alive, feeding that thing.
Oh, yes.
You know, nothing grows if you don't feed it.
You have to feed a baby,
Hey, come
a
on.
puppy,
Hey,
and everybody else got to eat. So we got to feed our
the
marriage.
marriage has to eat. You got to feed it.
Because if you don't feed it, somebody else going to try to. That's how the enemy does.
Come on, somebody be trying to feed it.
Oh, yes.
So we got to feed one another. I want to make sure that you are well fed.
Oh, yes.
So we're talking about keeping passion alive, keeping it burning. You know, we stopped off at this particular point right here, honey. This next point we want to bring out, and that is keep God's will for your marriage at the forefront of your thinking. Now that's one of the ways, because see, God's will, God's desire is that we be passionate. Mm-hmm. And why? Does he have an invested interest? You bet.
Come on now.
Because
he's passionate.
He's passionate. He created the marriage, the physical marriage, after a spiritual marriage. Mm-hmm. And this is what people oftentimes are not aware of, or we forget. And that is that God created marriage after the image of the greatest relationship ever known to humanity, that much of humanity doesn't know about, of course. And that is the relationship between Christ and the church. Oh, you better know
that's a great one right there.
That's the best one. Every other relationship that they show on Hollywood or wherever, honey, it has the theme line of the relationship that Christ has with the church. Christ is a passionate husband. He loves his wife.
God knows.
Dear Lord, he was so much in love with
her.
I'm telling you, he was so much in love with his wife that he was willing to die for her.
And see, that's what we got to do in a marriage. If we die for each other, then neither one of us will be living too much. Because when you're living too much, you in the way.
Well, have you noticed how much dead people attract people?
Come on. You're right. That's why so many go.
Look at the number of people that go to the funeral, whether they like that person or not.
I'm telling you.
It's something about being dead that attracts people. Now, are we talking about going and putting a gun to your head and shooting yourself?
No.
No, we're not talking about that. But dying, we're talking about dying to things like anger.
Come on.
Dying to nasty words. Resentment, bitter words. Being full of anger. Dying to that.
And unforgiveness.
Unforgiveness. That's another
That's
good one.
A great big part.
Oh, yeah.
You have to forgive
in order
forget? To move on.
No, I didn't forget. How long you been holding on to it? About 30 years. You know, but we got to die to those things.
Yes.
And when we do, we become attractive to our mates. Think about that.
That's true.
Dead people draw people to funerals. Mm-hmm. And we got to die to ourselves, but yet live to what? Live to God's will.
Yes.
Excuse me. Because see, God's will, when we walk in God's will for our relationships, or let's say it like this, doing things God's way.
That's it.
God's way of doing things will contribute to, probably be the major factor to keeping the passion on the inside.
See, the manufacturer knows how to deal with us because he created us.
He did.
So we just stay calm, listen to the Holy Spirit. In order for us to say something, even in a heated argument, you need to listen to the Holy Spirit because he can tell you be quiet.
Well, that's
he
so true.
Will tell you be quiet.
And he's the greatest coach because if you respect him, you know, you're not going to get anything out of a coach that you don't respect.
Exactly.
They can be given their best shot for your chance to win, but if you don't respect them with all the wisdom that they have,
come on now,
it's not going to benefit you any if you're into the sports or business or what have you. So it is with God.
Yes.
Now, nobody is as great a coach as God.
Lord have mercy.
And if we listen to him, if we take his wisdom, not the husband, not the wife, but the both.
Come on now.
It is not good, husbands, for you to expect your wife, you go to church, you learn all the scriptures, you learn about this and God, and you sit home and watch the ball game.
and don't help her at all.
No, it doesn't work like that. And vice versa,
Exactly.
ladies. It's not for you to expect your husband to do all the changing.
Everything.
You got to be the one who keeps all the
Change.
passion in the marriage. No, the husband didn't marry himself. The wife didn't marry herself.
I hope not.
Hey, we tell nowadays stuff is going on, but the point of the matter is, we both came to the table agreeing, or we should have agreed on the laws of God that feeds marriage. Mm-hmm. Now, this is why you want God in your life. If God is not in your life, you need him. He needs to be in your life. He's the greatest coach. He knows more about your husband or your wife than anybody else. And once you start developing that relationship with him, and you get on point with listening to him as he speaks in your heart, in your mind, don't do that.
Follow him.
And you follow that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Look, trust me.
I got her. I got him.
Mm-hmm.
You just back off for a while.
See, come on. So, honey, oftentimes the God factor and what he brings to the table is left out. So, if you want to keep the passion in your relationship, and this has been the biggest factor for our stability in our marriage for 34 years, has been the God factor.
Put God first.
Put God first. And then he helps you out in every other area of the relationship. Now, here's another way to keep the passion alive in our relationship is to love yourself first.
Woo! That's a big one
wow.
right there. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself.
No.
God said we were fearfully, wonderfully made
Mm-hmm.
in his image and in his likeness. And I'm sure that God is not going around saying, I'm nobody. I feel bad about myself. Look what happened to me. Look what happened when I created all these people and they not even respecting me. No, he's not doing that. I'm sure he highly respect himself.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we got to highly respect and love ourselves.
First.
Because I cannot love my husband if I don't love myself. And believe me, I love myself. And that's what Christ wants. He wants us to know that we are fearfully made.
Come on. So let us tell you this. Mm-hmm. To help you in loving yourself. You are extremely valuable.
Oh, yes.
You are so valuable that God allowed you to come on the scene, be on the scene
Yes.
for such a time as this.
Come on now.
Don't let anybody, anything tell you that you are not valuable. You are valuable first and foremost to God's scheme of things.
God don't make mess.
No, he needs us on the scene.
Oh, God, he don't make mess.
No, you're not a mess. You're a message.
Come on now. And what you've been through just brought forth a message in your life.
Come on now.
Get rid of the rubbish because God's hand is extended to you to help you,
Yes.
enable you to get out from under that so you can be your real self.
So if you got to say it 1,000 times in one day, say it to yourself. I am valuable. I am precious. Whatever else you want to say to build.
I am beautiful.
Hey, come on.
I am loved.
Oh, all right.
I am very lovable.
I'm handsome.
Very handsome.
Whatever you got to say to build yourself up. Because remember now, our tendency is to love people the way we love ourselves. If you're not going to think well of yourself, speak well of yourself, then you're not going to do it to your mate. All right? And you're not going to have a happy relationship. Now, it's one thing to be miserable with yourself.
Lord
But
have
there's a
mercy.
whole other thing to be miserable with yourself and somebody else's self.
Come on. That's good right there. That's good. You don't want to walk around in this
no.
life miserable.
No.
You want to walk around in this life happy, living every day. You living your life to the fullness every single day, pleasing God first, and you won't have to worry about nobody else.
Now, here's a good point as we prepare to close on it. And that's a good, very, very good point, too. I like
Thank
that.
you.
And that is, we need to realistically be prepared because we are still human beings. I know God living in you and the lightning and the halos all around your head and all that stuff. But the reality is we still experience emotional roller coasters.
Yes, yes.
And we need to be aware of that. Now, my wife and I, we have a tease. we have a tease in that about that. You have to come to one of our marriage seminars, and then maybe I'll tell about the tease that we have.
Yes,
I have
let's
with her.
keep that a secret
Yeah,
right
we'll keep
now.
that a
They're gonna
secret
have to
right
come
now.
and hear it.
When we hit those roller coaster moments, because we all have them. You know, there are times when we just don't feel like it, and there are things that stimulate our emotions in the wrong direction at times. But my point is, it is not unrealistic. You are not a mannequin. You are not an artificially intelligent individual.
Come on now.
You are a human being subject to emotional fluctuations and changes.
Especially about those times, those cycle times, and all the other times.
Oh, Lord.
Chemical changes
Brothers,
and menopause and all of those things.
Develop an awareness
Yes,
of
you
those
got to
seasons
understand
and
those
those
seasons.
times. All right?
That is not the person that you are seeing at that moment.
Come on now.
There's somebody that just came out of space that you are looking at that moment.
Don't go throw your marriage away because your wife might be in that that emotional moment.
Come on now.
You know, or wife, don't go throw your husband away because he might be frustrated because of something that happened on the job.
Yes.
Help the individual get through that time.
And if they say they don't want to be bothered at that time,
Give them some
please
space.
give them some space. Mm-hmm. Well, woman, well, man, you better do this.
But I want
woman,
sex
you better...
right now. But hold off.
We don't want you to be sleeping on the side of the bed, almost about to fall
Come
off
on, or
every night.
in the doghouse for several weeks. You don't want that. No. So these are some practical ways that we can keep the passion burning. Let's cover another two.
Okay.
Maybe two other. Learn. Here's a big one. Learn to listen.
Oh, God.
Don't do all the talking. Learn to be a good listener.
I'm still yet practicing on that one.
Well, both of us are. Man, the number of times the Lord had to deal with me, you're speaking too fast, son.
You're talking too much.
You're talking too much. You didn't have to keep elaborating
on the same
thing. See, that was part of my thing right there. I want to keep right on giving the...
I want you to get it, so I'm going to keep on repeating it.
So I want to keep on repeating it and give the expose. Or give the 3-page summary. With the word of God plainly tells us what is to be.
Be slow to speak. Quick to hear.
Quick to hear, slow to wrath.
Yeah.
You know, but time we want to just keep going on and on.
And on again.
And on. And the more you go on and on.
The more agitated the other person
gets. And the passion gets up and say, I'm going into the other room. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going out in the backyard somewhere.
Or in the woods.
In the woods until they get it together. So learn to listen. Mm-hmm. Now, where did you get that from? The Bible talks about it. Be slow to speak, slow to wrath, and quick, what is it? Quick
to listen.
To listen. To hear. Listen. All right? And then lastly.
Believe me, if you listen,
you pick up a
you
whole
will
lot of
pick
stuff.
up the heart of the person.
Yeah.
You won't pick up the mind of the person. You will pick up the heart of the person. And like I said, I've been taught and trained in that area. And sometimes I do miss it. But I got to go right back and regurgitate. Judy Ellison, you are talking absolutely. You're giving the information, too much information.
Mm-hmm. Too much information.
Because the thing is, you want to hear the heartbeat of what somebody else is talking about so you can get to know them.
Now, particularly, I used to get on you about, you got to tell me every detail. Open the lid of the trash can. Pull the bag up out of the trash can. Take the trash out. I'm like, huh? I can figure that out.
Well, you know what? Sometimes we as women would go overboard with that with that helpmate thing inside of our spirit that God created us to be. But sometimes we can go overboard. See, but here's how you got me now. When I be saying, do this, do that, do this, do that, and then you turn around and tell me, I'm saying, I know that, I understand.
Yeah, when I turn around and do that to you.
So that's a good way of learning, but you really don't want to learn that. And we are laughing, but we're very serious about this.
Time when we couldn't laugh like this.
Come on now. Oh, no.
I'll never forget that time I came home because I said, you know what? She's going to ask me all these things. Where have you been? How long were you in the supermarket? Who did you see when you were in there? So I came home. I said, you know what? I'm going to get her this time. As soon as I step in the door, say, hello, honey. I've been to the supermarket. It took me 15 minutes to get there. I spent about 8 minutes in there. I spoke to 2 people. I went to the cash register.
So I start asking him all the questions.
I went ahead and answered every question before she could answer. She was looking at me like, what? We'll continue on the next one. God bless you.
God bless you.